Welcome to Productive Joy with Dr. Christy, where fun meets action.
Hi, friends. Welcome to Productive Joy. I am so excited for this week's episode, and I know that you are going to gain all kinds of neat ideas and wisdom out of it. So I had the opportunity to interview Dustin Owen. Dustin is a lot of wonderful things. One of the big ones that he's doing right now is running the TLOP community. TLOP used to stand for the Loan Officer Podcast, TLOP, but they're rebranding. And I say that because we all need a rebrand every once in a while. And he recognized that everything he was doing was bigger than just for loan officers, and he didn't want to pigeonhole himself. How many times in life have we pigeonholed ourselves and said, oh, I'm this. I'm the sticker lady. As a matter of fact, that is a way that I could call myself pigeonholed, and yet it is so much more than a sticker. So if you don't know me very well, I have been giving stickers for the last 19 years, which is a long time. And yet I've been giving them to adults for the last 17. And so literally anytime that I have ever done a training or a conference or a meeting, I have given scratch and sniff stickers. As a matter of fact, just today I was cleaning out a old box of stuff, and in it was a folder with an article, the year that I became an assistant principal. That was 11 and a half years ago. And in the picture, it's me holding my scratch and sniff stickers because I have given them a very long time. I'm telling you that because I could be branded the sticker lady. And I'm okay with that particular brand, but we all do have to reinvent ourselves periodically. So that's one of the things that Dustin talks about. Something else that I thought was really powerful that he chose to share with us was really the theme of yes, you can, right? Whatever it is, yes, you can. You might need other people around you to figure it out. You might need to take a deep breath and do the hard thing. You might need support from your community. But yes, you can. And why aren't you? Right? Like, what are we waiting for? I ask myself that often. The other thing that he said, he actually didn't say during the podcast, but we continued to talk after we turned the recording off. And he asked me what my BHAG was. Y'all, I had no idea what he was talking about. I didn't know what a BHAG was. He goes, it's your Big Hairy Audacious Goal. I was like, dang, yeah. Okay, I have a couple of those. So sometimes we just have to speak them into existence, right? So my big, hairy, audacious goal is that I become the voice of joy, that I get myself out there in a lot of different avenues and am able to make this who I am and what I do. Right? This is who I am and what I do. You know, if you're only listening to this podcast and you haven't ever interacted with me as a human being, you need to know that this is just me. I am a bold flavor. I am wide open, but I'm also full of positivity. And it's not toxic positivity. It's genuinely the way I choose to look at things. So I'm an Enneagram 7. If you're not familiar with the Enneagram, it's a great personality assessment that really gives you a little bit of insight into your core fears and your core values and who you are. And 7 is fun. We're the enthusiastic optimist, right? But a 7 also struggles to live in their feelings. They tend to push straight through their feelings into the next feeling. And as a matter of fact, we really love fun, but we can't have fun in the space that we're in because we're too worried about getting to the next space. And so I say all of that because as an Enneagram 7, I am constantly looking for the new shiny thing, and I struggle to live in it. And I don't know if that resonates with anybody else, but that is something that I tend to default to. And instead of just really enjoying the space that I'm in. So I'm challenging myself to live in the space that I am, but my big, hairy, audacious goal is to be big. Like for people to know who I am, for people, and not because I want them to know me, like that for this podcast, I want you to meet all my brilliant friends. I am surrounded by ridiculously smart people who have done some really cool things, and I want you to meet them. I also want you to know that I've learned a lot in my 47 years, and I want to share it because I don't think that anybody should have to make the same mistakes somebody else made. I think it's our moral imperative to share some of those mistakes with others so that they don't have to fail the way we do, but that they continue to fail forward. So My big, hairy, audacious goal today is that I continue to grow in this space so that people will recognize that you really can make work fun and that it really will prevent people from quitting and that productive joy is a choice. So there's my goal. And I'm curious, what's your big, hairy, audacious goal? What are you going for right now that you've never gone for before that scares you a little bit and makes you a little like, oh, holy crud, what am I doing? How are you going to get there? I don't know. I can't answer that for you. But what I can do is encourage you to find the answers. So look me up, reach out to me, say, hey, Christy, I need to talk to you about X because I do a lot of one-on-one coaching. I also do a lot of small group and large group coaching and talking to people about how do you leverage your strengths and turn them into superpowers. And we could talk through that because I think that'd be pretty fantastic. So today, I really hope that you have found some sort of reminder that says to you, you know what? I have a lot more influence than I think I do. And I have a big, hairy, audacious goal, and I'm going to go for it. And please, please share it with me. You can reach me, just email Learning Can Stick. Look me up on LinkedIn, Dr. Christy McMullen or Productive Joy. I'm even on TikTok, which I don't really even know how that works yet, but I'm figuring it out. Instagram too. All of those, if you just type in Dr. Christy McMullen or Productive Joy, you'll find me. And I would love to hear from you. So today, do yourself a favor and figure out how to turn fun into action.